I tasted, it was really, the broth is sweet but yet spicy. Tastes really good. So let's go ahead and go in. Thank you for cooking at the Sweet Spot with Black Pearl. Enjoy. Hello, welcome to the Sweet Spot. You're cooking with Black Pearl. My own version of my faux bowl. So here we have cilantro. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that up. We have some thyme here, a couple of pieces. We're gonna go ahead and take them off the stem. Small onion. Dice it fine. A quarter of a green onion. Okay, I have 4 cloves of garlic. We're gonna actually mince those. So go ahead and put your garlics in the mince, or you can grater it, whichever one you want. Just go ahead and squeeze them in. Okay, to this we're gonna add zucchini. This was 1 small zucchini. Be careful of your fingers. 1 pound of ground turkey right here. Actually just 1, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of parsley. We're gonna add a half of a tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning. We're gonna add Mrs. Dash table blend. We're going to use a half of a tablespoon as well. We're going to add a half of a tablespoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. 1 tablespoon of red chili pepper flakes. Let's go ahead and mince this together. Okay, so here goes my meatballs. I froze them, and I'm gonna put them in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for roughly 25 minutes. So to make our base for our faux sauce, what we're gonna do, we're gonna blend up our ingredients. 1 small onion, we're just gonna roughly chop this because it's going to go into my bullet. Your blender, your food processor, whatever you have. We have 3 garlics, and they're large. Go ahead and drop those in. We have a quarter of a green pepper. Just roughly chop it. We have 3 tomatoes. I don't know what kind of tomatoes these are. We're just gonna roughly chop these as well. We're gonna have to do 2 separate. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start blending this just because I can't fit anymore. Okay. We have a bunch of cilantro. So let's go ahead and just crackle those down. Throw them in our mixture. And we're gonna take a couple of thyme leaves, maybe about 6 of them. We're gonna also go ahead and put that in there. Okay. So let's go ahead and blend that up. Okay, so we have our saucepan here. We turned it up to high. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our oil. We're gonna put a little bit less than a 1/4 cup of oil. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add in the base for our pho. Excellent. It's bubbling, don't worry about it. Go ahead and cover it. Okay, go ahead and turn your stove down. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. It's kind of burning around the, because I left it on high a little bit too long. That's not a problem. Catch it in time, you're okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more oil. And I turned the stove down to medium low. Okay, that's looking great. The oil's already extracting from back out of it. So for our spices, we have yellow curry, pink Himalayan sea salt, paprika, Thai red curry, the paste. We have honey. We have red pepper flakes. And we also have coconut. So we're going to flavor, that's how we're going to flavor our broth. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn that stove up to medium high. 1 tablespoon of yellow curry and measure it out to be precise. 1 tablespoon of paprika, precise. Tablespoon of pink Himalayan sea salt, exact. We're then going to add our red chili paste. It's let's go ahead and we're going to scoop this out. We're going to put in a little bit more than, I want to say this is probably a little bit less than a full tablespoon, but just go ahead and dump that in there. We're going to do 2 of those, same thing, okay? Give that a quick stir, okay? So to this, now what we're going to do, we're going to add our chicken broth. So that was 7 cups of the chicken broth. Go ahead and give that a stir. Break up all of the base. We are going to put a 1/2 cup of coconut milk. There you go. Go ahead and add that in there. A 1/2 tablespoon of honey. So that much honey. Because you guys know I love it spicy. So we're going to put 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Depending on if you like it or not. For my pho, I'm going to use angel hair pasta. I'm going to cook it for 3 minutes. Okay. In the water they go. I'm going to put a little bit more honey into my broth because I do want it sweet and spicy at the same time. Go ahead and put a tablespoon of honey because this is a lot of broth. I actually added water because it cooked down, if you can see where the spot was. So I have 7 pieces of the Swiss chard. And I'm going to do these small. We're going to go ahead and cut the string beans up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put these in the pot. We're going to go ahead and put in our Swiss chard. In the same water we put the string beans. And what I have is cold water, that's so I can start the cooking process. And the string beans, go ahead and put those in there. And I want it to start cooking, so that's why I'm doing this. Steak. We're going to put some of that to the side on our pho as well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to wash these off first. Sandwich steaks, and this is what I'm going to be using. So here they go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wait a couple. Turn back on my, my broth on high. Because I'm going to cook these in the broth, but I can't do it not until the end or not they'll get hard and show you my put together pho. So see you in a minute.